I've been running, trying to catch on up in my mind.
Hello, and welcome back to Retro Rewind. Today we're diving into a groovy year when bell-bottoms ruled, lava lamps glowed, and a bunch of artists struck gold. Once.
Andy Warlow said hello, and he said hi, what's doing? Whoa, said sit down.
That's right. We're counting down 15 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1973. These songs stormed the charts, lit up AM radio, and then vanished.
Oh, babe, what would you say?
But here's the twist. One of them might sound suspiciously familiar, thanks to a Quentin Tarantino scene. And later on, we'll uncover the one song from this list that unexpectedly beat out a Beatle for a #1 spot.
Andy Warlow said hello, and he said hi, what's doing? Whoa, said sit down.
Number 1, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia by Vicki Lawrence.
That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia.
This Southern Fried Murder ballad shocked its way to #1 in April 1973, knocking Roberta Flack off the top. Vicki Lawrence, best known for cracking jokes on The Carol Burnett Show, delivered this dark,
Said I'm your best friend and you know that's right, but your young bride ain't home.
twisty tale with a deadpan tone that made it all the more chilling. It sold over 2 million copies and became the kind of song that had DJs leaning in just to catch every juicy lyric.
Since you've been gone, she's been seeing that Amos boy Seth.
Fun fact, it was written by her then-husband Bobby Russell, who reportedly didn't even want Vicki to record it.
Lives and have him a drink before he went home to her.
But she did, and then never hit the top 40 again. Not a bad way to go out, right?
He took her home to meet his mama and papa.
Number 2, Brother Louie by Stories.
Louie, 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 Louie.
Stories rode their one big hit all the way to #1 in August 1973 with this bold track about an interracial romance.
Knowing what's wrong from what's right.
Originally done by Hot Chocolate in the UK, Brother Louie came in hot with spoken word sections, gritty guitar licks, and a message that pushed boundaries. It was controversial, catchy, and totally unforgettable.
Louie, Louie, you're gonna cry.
Despite scoring gold with this track, Stories couldn't replicate the magic.
Louie, Louie, you're gonna cry.
The song had such staying power, though, it later became the theme for Louie on FX. One-hit wonder? Sure. But what a hit.
I've been running, trying to catch on up in my mind.
Number 3, Right Place, Wrong Time by Dr. John.
I've been in the right place, must have been the wrong time.
This gumbo-flavored groove cooked up by New Orleans legend Dr. John reached #9 on the Hot 100.
Got to kill my insecurity. I've been in the right place.
With its funky beat, surreal lyrics, and voodoo vibes, it was easily the weirdest track in the top 10 at the time.
Got to give myself a good talking to this guy.
The good doctor even had help from the Meters and members of Little Feat backing him in the studio. Though he'd become a cult favorite and Grammy winner later.
I done sing a right song, but sing a wrong line.
This was Dr. John's only top 40 hit. Right place, indeed. But maybe wrong time for a repeat. Number 4, Hocus Pocus by Focus. Dutch prog rock band Focus somehow yodeled their way into the American top 10 with this bizarre instrumental. Hocus Pocus hit #9 in June 1973, and if you've never heard it, imagine speed metal flute solos, heavy guitar riffs, and sudden screams. It's as if Monty Python started a rock band and got serious for 5 minutes. Despite the madness, it totally worked for one single. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. It's free and really helps the channel grow.
My name is Michael. I got a nickel. I got a nickel.
Number 5, Playground in My Mind by Clint Holmes.
I'm in a playground in my mind where the cheer.
This chirpy novelty track climbed all the way to number 2 and hung there for 3 weeks.
The wonders that I find.
Featuring a child's voice singing about candy and imaginary weddings, it was the kind of tune that either charmed or annoyed you to death in the summer of '73.
I'm gonna buy me all kinds of candy. That's what I'm gonna.
Either way, it sold over 1 million copies and gave Clint Holmes his only brush with chart fame. He became a Las Vegas staple after that, but never cracked the top 40 again.
I close my eyes and soon I find I'm in a playground.
Drop a yes in the comments if you remember singing this one as a kid, or desperately trying to forget it.
You can't dance and stay uptight, it's supernatural.
Number 6, Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest.
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling.
Peaking at number 13, this laid-back groove became a campus party anthem
Everybody was dancing in the moonlight.
and a staple of mellow 70s playlists.
Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't.
But here's the kicker. King Harvest never had another US hit. Dancing in the Moonlight is all they needed. The song's breezy optimism made it a sleeper classic.
When that moon gets big and bright, it's supernatural.
Even if the band itself faded into the moonlight. And get this, rumor has it the song was inspired by a near mugging, not a romantic night under the stars. More on that strange twist in just a few songs.
Why do I feel this way? Thinking of
Number 7, Natural High by Bloodstone.
if you have anything to do, call me.
This slow-burning soul ballad floated up to number 10, thanks to its dreamy falsetto and heartfelt lyrics.
Take me in your arms.
Kansas City's Bloodstone poured real emotion into this track, and for a brief moment, it looked like they'd be the next big thing in R&B. Unfortunately, the high didn't last.
And I don't even know you.
Natural High became their only major US hit, but it still shows up in slow jam playlists and throwback mixtapes.
And I'll take to the sky. I'll take to the sky. Love.
Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive from Retro Rewind. Okay, on to the next.
Would there suddenly be sunshine on a cold and rain?
Number 8, Oh Babe, What Would You Say? By Hurricane Smith.
Oh, babe, what would you say?
A soft shoe throwback that somehow found chart love in the era of glam and funk. This whimsical tune reached number 3.
Just to walk with you along the Milky Way.
Hurricane Smith wasn't even a performer at first. He engineered Beatles records for EMI before stepping into the spotlight with this track. The old-timey sax and warbly vocals made it sound like a musical time machine.
To greet me or politely turn away.
One big hit and poof, back to the studio. He returned to producing shortly after, and while he never charted again,
Oh, there are you, sweet lollipop. Here am I with...
his oddball charm left an impression. The song later got minor revival plays on oldies stations, and even popped up in a few commercials. Number 9, also Sprach Zarathustra, theme from 2001 by Deodato. This jazzy, funked-out version of the 2001, A Space Odyssey theme reached number 2 on the charts. Humor Deodato, a Brazilian producer and arranger, managed to turn a classical epic into a disco jazz smash. Go figure. It even won a Grammy. While he had success behind the scenes, this was his one and only moment in the US Top 40 spotlight. And believe it or not, this cinematic oddball actually charted higher than a new solo release from Paul McCartney that same month.
Tell me why, tell me why. Why can't we all...
Number 10, Why Can't We Live Together by Timmy Thomas.
Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together?
With nothing but a drum machine and organ, Timmy Thomas crafted a minimalist soul anthem that hit number 3.
No more wars, no more wars, no more wars.
The song's message of peace and unity landed during the Vietnam War's final years, and its stripped-down sound was way ahead of its time.
Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together?
Decades later, Drake would sample it for Hotline Bling,
No more wars, no more wars. All we want.
proving that Timmy's one hit lived way longer than expected. Kind of like that Moonlight song we mentioned earlier. More on that full circle moment soon.
It's hard for me to say, but this is all.
Number 11, the last song by Edward Bear.
It's the last song I'll ever write.
This soft rock slow dance number peaked at number 3 and sounded like it was made for late night heartbreak radio.
Go by and still my light's on.
Edward Bear was a Canadian trio that had modest success up north, but
Hoping you'd come by and know that I was home. Still
the last song was their only major US breakthrough. Legend says it was written in under 30 minutes, just a quick burst of inspiration that struck gold.
Did you know I'd go to sleep and leave the lights on?
But the band couldn't follow it up, and in true poetic fashion, this really was their last song on American charts.
Did you miss me over the weekend? If you did, I'm sorry.
Number 12, Love Jones by Brighter Side of Darkness. This teenage soul group from Chicago had all the sweet harmonies and spoken word swagger needed to turn heads.
And the way I feel, knowing that you should have been mine all the time.
Love Jones reached number 16 in early 1973 and introduced Love Jones as slang into pop culture. Pretty impressive for a bunch of high schoolers.
You see, I not only want you, baby, but I need you. And
They tried to strike twice with a follow-up, but the magic faded fast. Still, this song stands as one of the last great teen soul ballads before disco took over the scene. It also helped pave the way for other teen-led R&B acts to emerge in the mid-70s, though none with quite the same smooth-talking charm.
He remembers her sweet way of singing. Honey,
Number 13, Daisy a Day by Judd Strunk.
as a kid they would take me for candy.
This bittersweet country-flavored ballad climbed to number 14 and made listeners cry in just under 3 minutes. With its gentle guitar and simple lyrics, Daisy a Day told a quiet story of lifelong devotion.
And their love that was more than the clothes that they wore could be seen in the...
Even after death, it crossed over to the adult contemporary charts, but never sparked a follow-up.
Remembers the first time he held her. And then
Strunk, a former comedy writer and folk musician, struck a surprising emotional chord with this one tune.
And the night that she came to his bed.
It's the kind of track that plays during a montage in a vintage family drama. And yes, people have played it at both weddings and funerals.
That's when my love comes tumbling down.
Number 14, In the Midnight Hour by Cross Country.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour.
You've definitely heard this Wilson Pickett classic, but probably not like this. Cross Country, a soft rock offshoot of the Tokens,
See that twinkle in your eyes.
yes, the Lion Sleeps Tonight guys, stripped down the original's gritty soul and added a folky, harmony-driven twist.
When my love begins to shine.
It reached number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100, just enough to earn a spot on late-night FM playlists.
I'm gonna wait till the stars come out.
Despite its familiar name, the band fizzled quickly. Studio insiders say the members weren't even sure they'd tour after the song broke through. And just like that, Cross Country pulled over and parked the van. One soft soul remake, one chart entry, and they disappeared into the acoustic sunset.
When your heart's on fire,
Number 15, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes by Blue Haze.
smoke gets in your eyes.
This dreamy reggae-inflected cover of the Platters' 1958 classic floated up to number 27 before drifting right back into obscurity.
Cannot be denied.
Blue Haze wasn't a touring act or even a proper band, just a studio project helmed by British producer Johnny Arthey. He assembled session musicians to give old standards a soulful twist, and for one brief moment, it worked.
Too much smoke in your eyes.
The track's lush arrangement and bittersweet tone made it a quiet radio favorite, but the group itself left no real trace. No photos, no interviews, no follow-up.
Said someday you'll find all.
Just smoke, and a beautiful single that vanished like a puff in the wind. A hauntingly perfect way to close out the list. And there you have it, 15 one-hit wonders from 1973 that proved you only need one great track to leave a mark. From the chart-topping drama of The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia to the smoky mystery of Blue Haze's Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, these artists hit the big time just once, and sometimes that was enough. Which song stood out most? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe to Retro Rewind for more music deep dives.
If I